Three, two, one.
Racism is fucking overplayed and overblown. Yeah, I said it. People make a bigger deal out of racist and racism than they should for sure. I'd even go as far as to say racist and racism, for the most part, is mostly harmless. There's enough moral people out there to keep these racists from getting government power, so they cannot get slavery to come back. They cannot get any racist laws implemented. All they can literally do is walk around and say harmless, mean slurs at people. That's seriously the maximum of their power. Saying hurtful words. When people go around saying hurtful words to people, nobody gives a fuck because they are just words. And everyone knows words, for the most part, are harmless. But when it's against a race, suddenly we treat it like the worst thing imaginable for some reason. Look, people discriminate against a lot of things. People discriminate against gun owners, assuming we're all violent killers. And people assume that all Muslims are violent as well. All that's perfectly fine to everyone, but as soon as someone discriminates against a black person, who are statistically 5.5 times more likely to commit more crime than other races, suddenly it's unacceptable. Look, discrimination across the board is fucked up. It's not only fucked up if it has to do with race, it's all fucked up equally. It's not worse just because the person happens to have more melanin. If you think it's worse, then you are giving black people special privileges, and you yourself are being racist.
My ding-a-ling, my ding-a-ling, I want you to play with my ding-a-ling.
This act is over.
Being a racist isn't the only way to be a jerk, is my point. Okay, so the worst thing you can call somebody nowadays, as we've already discussed, is a racist. So people love to attach that to people that disagree with them, to shut them up, to make them stop talking about their political views. For example, some people want to keep illegals from flooding in their country. Suddenly that makes you racist now, although it has nothing to do with race at all. Illegal immigrants isn't a race. It means all illegals. It doesn't mean a specific race, so it can't be racist. It doesn't mean brown people either. It just means I want to get rid of people or anyone who doesn't want to do the proper paperwork to come to my country, regardless of color. Again, that's not racist, but people will be quick to call you a racist or a white supremacist for wanting to get rid of people who come in illegally. It's stupid. The word racist is now just a tool used by certain people.
Hope everybody can see my face alright. Well, basically on this video I just commentated on, this dude is just looking at racism from two sides of the plate that has nothing to do with the other. Well, and he's saying that if you say something racist, then you might as well just turn the other cheek at it. Well, you can do that. It's just some people that can't. It's not really a social construct, but it's more of a mental construct. You have to literally be taught to be racist. Racism is not something you're born with. Because well, this has nothing to do with me, but okay. But yeah, that was my final thoughts. So, comments, please subscribe. I'll also be uploading this to Facebook as well. Want to know what they have to say about it. But okay, that was my video. Arsonist out this bitch.